Watch yourself, come on, don't get hurt.
Very little intimidates actress Elaine Stritch. On the street,
Here, everybody stop. All right, here we go.
on stage, or off.
Where'd you get the lousy
You're gonna win the tie!
She's outspoken and candid,
Here, I got my own.
direct and to the point.
They pass you real quick and they say, you're terrific. And then because they got more to do than you do, you know?
Don't waste her time. She certainly won't waste yours.
I apologize that my nature is such to bring out in you the full force of your brutality.
On stage these days, Elaine Stritch is Claire, a troubled, wisecracking alcoholic in Edward Albee's A Delicate Balance. Her performance has won her a Tony nomination as Best Actress in a Play.
Big talent doesn't always win. You know that? So we got to remember that. As a matter of fact, I have a theory, Pat. People are scared to death of people who are really talented. I'm just beginning to feel accepted for my talent the way I think I've got it. I know I've got it. And that's not giving myself anything. You know who gave me that. I mean, that's a gift of God to be given a great talent, and I've got it. And now it's up to me to handle it. And it's taken me a long, long time to get it right. But I said, hello there, I'm in the market for a topless swimsuit. Hurry up there, Toby. What, miss, she said, which I didn't know whether to take as a compliment or not. A topless swimsuit, I said. I don't know what you mean, she said after a beat. Oh, certainly you do, I said. No top, stops at the waist, latest thing, lots of freedom.
Of her performance in A Delicate Balance, the New York Times said it is a performance of a lifetime in a lifetime filled with them. All of them pure Stritch.
You're more like an animal every day.
If you have a role that is very different from yourself and you have to make a lot of adjustments to be a character that's completely different, does that make it more difficult than if you're playing something?
Cinch. That's a cinch.
Tell me
To
about
be
that.
something you're not is great. And I heard myself say in my little girl voice, and there were a lot of different me's by then. I am an alcoholic. My name is Claire, and I am an alcoholic.
About this character, Claire, is she indeed very different from you, or is she close enough that it's more difficult for you?
She's so close to me that she's difficult. And I have, thank God, I'm in better shape than Claire. I drank too much all through my life, had a ball, don't regret a day of it. I really don't. I had a ball, but it stopped working for me. And I have a very good reason for stopping drinking, I think. I wanted to find out if I had any talent. Au naturel. I wanted to find out if I really could act, if I really could interpret a song, if I really could make relationships come alive on the stage. And if you take a drink before you do it, you always think you're okay. You know what I'm saying? But now I really have to prove it to myself. And in the cold, bright morning of truth, I've got to know that I'm doing the right thing. I was wondering when it would begin.
A Delicate Balance is a play of psychological terror.
All of a sudden, one night, they start getting older, and they say, what's it all about, Alfie, if you will? What's going to happen? Do you love me, really? Do I love you? Can we stay for the rest of our lives? Are we going to die? Oh, God, all the fears that human beings have, and they've got no antidote. I've had that feeling, Charles. I've had that feeling.
I guess everybody's had that feeling.
You bet.
And maybe
So you have to develop something in yourself that makes you not afraid. And in my book, it's believing in something that's a hell of a lot smarter and more powerful than you. And it's nobody on this planet. And if you got that, I remember my husband saying to me, who was in the cancer ward and dying, And all of us were there every night talking to him. And then the saddest moment for me was when we all went to dinner. And then I thought, there that man is, that great-looking, handsome guy. And he's 53 years old, and he's dying of cancer. And I said to myself, that must be so lonely. And I went to John and said, is it okay? I just don't feel like going to dinner. I feel like staying with you. He said, don't, I'm fine. And I said, how can you say that? And he said, because, quite simply, Elaine, and he never said this to me as simply as this, he said, I believe in God. So, you know, I get tears in my eyes just talking about it. But wasn't that a wonderful thing to say? It was so uplifting to me. And I went to dinner, had a ball. Because there was something there. He was sure of something.
If you have faith, then you're never alone.
You got it. And you said the operative word, faith. I had a line in one of the greatest songs anybody ever sung in the world, in Stephen Sondheim's song, Ladies Who Lunch. So unless you think there's something, I don't know what the hell it is, Charles, but something greater than this or bigger than this or more powerful than this, then I think you're in a little serious trouble, and I think you ought to work on getting it.
Do you ever get to the point where you say, another opening, another show, whatever, but it doesn't thrill you anymore?
Each thing is a brand new trial. I can get tired. Oh boy. Doing 8 shows a week live on Broadway is incredible. As John Barrymore used to say, an actor is either there or he's dead. That's about the only excuse that they'll believe. You're dead, so you couldn't make the matinee. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're there. It's live theater. And I'm thrilled when the results are good. I'm joyful that I was nominated for a Tony. God, it's a terrific feeling to be recognized. And then somebody said to me the other day, how do you feel about winning? And I said something, and maybe this is my advice to young people. If I think I should win, I don't have to. I really mean that.
Just a bravura performance.
Oh, my goodness.
Really was.
And those legs.
Never mind, you got to get a break someplace.
Would you sign mine? Good night.